every time I screwed this up on a Friday night or a Saturday night in 1980, whatever it was, that was a quarter. Zaxxon, a game that I'm not very good at. There was just always better stuff to play, at least for me. And this was, this was a later thing. I'm not sure what the year was that this came out, but it was one of the later ones. You can tell it's what I like to call more of a cartoony animation or graphics as opposed to just that pixel stuff. My biggest problem with Zaxxon is the height and all of that stuff. It's kind of like what the Return of the Jedi was. You just these games that try to give you the perspective, like these walls, and I'm supposed to just sort of look at the wall and judge that my height is okay, when, quite honestly, all I do is basically, if I remember correctly, I would just shoot these things at the wall and then just wait until the bullets were clearing. But like I said, there's no real desire to be much better. It just wasn't a fun game. I know it had its fans, but I was not really one of them. Never had it on the Atari. Never wanted it on the Atari. See, like here, I just can't tell from the, until you get right on it, I guess. So now I become the shoot at the wall until the bullets go through, bitch. So you don't get killed. It was just, when a game is that frustrating, it's just frustrating. And what people don't understand is that, it's one thing when you sit here like I'm doing right now and I can just keep screwing around and all that stuff. Well, every time I screwed this up on a Friday night or a Saturday night in 1980, whatever it was, that was a quarter, I mean, right now, and, you're 12, 13 years old and whatever, you don't have a ton of money. Or it might be, you're 13 and you're waiting for a ride home, and it's 7 o'clock, your parents are coming to pick you up at 9 or something, you've only got $3 or $4 left. You're not going to be learning a game for 2 hours. And as you can tell, I'm not even talking about this anymore. It's just...